Hearth, a beautiful art glass flower shaped hanging bird feeder. This is so nice, has only 5-star reviews on QVC.com, and it's a clearance price of $25.99. You are able to bring this home on an easy pay of $8.66. I want you to think about the different birthday parties that you're going to. I just came from a 70th, our friend Marty, he just turned 70 and had his surprise birthday party this weekend. I've got another 60th party that I'm going to in like 2 more weeks. And so I'm having all these summer birthday parties, pool parties. What a perfect gift to be able to bring. What you're going to notice about this, every single one of these are all unique, not just in your color choice, but the pattern of this orange one, if you got 2, they're not going to look the same. Each one of these are going to be hand-blown, handmade glass bird feeders. Now, a couple of cool features to them. If we take a look at the bottom of this, we've got a drainage hole here that got put in a glass feeder because yes, this is glass. That drainage hole is great. That means you don't get that gunk when you have all of the bird seed that is in there or it turns into a puddle. What I also like too, it's super easy to fill. If it's easy to be able to fill up with bird seed, that means it's easy to clean. And this would be very, very easy to be able to clean. It is for outdoor use. If you want to, though, in inclement weather and like anywhere where it would freeze and thaw, I would then suggest that you do bring this inside. 3 colors to choose from. And oh my gosh, not a lot to go around here. Okay, if you want the orange multi, which is the one I was pointing at, about, and Bill, correct me if I'm wrong, but like 470 to go around? Yep. Yeah, okay, less than 600 to go around here. The yellow multi, which is right here, are most limited with 200 to go around. And then the teal multi that we see over here, 470 to go around there, and that is it. M99883. This bird feeder also, you're going to notice the way in which it hangs. This wire that is included on it, this is going to be a covered mesh wire that helps to make it weather resistant, be able to stand the elements. It's got a big, generous hoop on the bottom of this. So if you wanted to put this simply over a tree branch, if you've got a hook maybe that you have installed outside, this is super easy to be able to just take and just put right out there. I love, though, the burst of colors to this. I love the idea of maybe bringing home every color, and if you are gifting it, like I'm thinking it to my mom, if she was to give it to her 3 boys, everyone can have their own color to it, which is awesome. Or if you've got grandkids and maybe you want this one to be your grandsons, this one's your granddaughters, and when they come over, they can see their bird feeder, that would be awesome. It's $25.99 or an easy pay of $8.66. Since we launched this, over 1,200 have already been ordered. We have less than 1,400 to go around. So about half our quantity is gone. We're just approaching that halfway mark. This is a beautiful flower shape. So when you see it, it's in the shape of a flower. Think about then maybe putting it in your flower garden, adding a little bit of that pop of color, giving yourself something that is absolutely gorgeous and mesmerizing to be able to look at. That is a work of art, but also attracts all the birds. I was saying earlier when we were talking about the Sun Joe, how in my backyard I've got this concrete slab that we had poured, and that's where my Blackstone griddle and my grill sit, and they sit opposite of one another, and I have a little bench in the middle, and I'm surrounded by bird feeders back there. And when I go out and I grill, and it's pretty much always Rastelli's that I'm grilling back there, and I've got my little time where the steak is cooking, the burger is cooking, whatever, I sit down on the bench, and all the birds just come up. And there's something that's so peaceful and relaxing to watch them come in and get a little snack. It's almost like they're your little pets. To be able to attract them with a little bit of bird seed here is phenomenal. Now, there is a drainage hole on the bottom. I say that now because I do want you to think about the bird seed that you're going to be putting in. If you were to get something like the finch seed, that would probably be too small and fall out of this. I would suggest maybe going with like the wild bird feed that you see. That usually has seeds that are a little bit bigger to it. So go with that so that you can put that in here. It's so easy to be able to install because it's a hook that you hang on a tree branch, or you hang on a shepherd's hook, or if you have one of those hooks that protrude out of, I just picked up a few of them, little metal hooks that you can just simply screw into the side of your deck. You could do that too. This in the winter time, inclement weather, definitely bring it inside, but it is designed to be outside. I love the idea though that if you did bring this inside and maybe you had a little pedestal for it, it's not gonna stand up on its own, but you know what? Look at this. What if you put it down on the side? You can even on the time being just kind of ring this all the way through into the middle. But if you put it here, you could totally put like a little flower vase into it in the winter time. And then once it's time for the summer, all of a sudden you've got that beautiful flower that's gonna hang. I have that teal multi, that is our most popular one. About 450 that remain here. This is your orange multi that we have. That's your best bet if you want to bring that one at home. And then your yellow multi, most limited with less than 200 that remain at this price of $25.99 for a Plow and Hearth bird feeder, especially when it is this handmade glass. This is an incredible price that you cannot miss out on. M99883. Okay, the Bernini